the tedious and boring job of solving undefined index notices. So I just solved some issues when showing this pop-up. Now it seems like when I press add, it won't render because of this undefined index. Label on model online 259. Luckily I'm already there, so let's press Ctrl G and go to 2059. And notice we're checking for this label, and let's check if set of label rather than accessing is set. And to keep the same condition, I also have to check that label is true, because otherwise, and let's see it again. Okay, now we have an undefined index value on line 413. So same. So what is this doing? It's checking for ID. If it's true, it's returning the model. If not, it's returning value. And what should it be in the end? I think let's do another is set here. If the value is set, then return it, and if not, return null. And wrap everything in parentheses to keep the order of operations. And let me try it again. Oh, and now I have the nice little pop-up because no errors have appeared. Let's see if we can save this form. So it's asking for a name and word CNP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and RR222. And let's try to save. And I could save it. Good. So we're good with the screen. Let's check for the edit. The edit works. Save works. Okay. So the fun of editing legacy apps and solving the problems you introduced. And let's add another one. Save it. Also delete it. And delete works fine too. Okay, this was the third party section. Let's check all the functionality. So I have, oh, what is this supposed to do? This is making a request and some more undefined indexes. So we have in the form class on line 58, index default and undefined variable selected and undefined index condition and undefined. Okay, this is a nasty one. Let's see if we can solve them. So in helpers form class, I have to go in the include section in the helpers. In the form class, first at line control G at line 58. And it's checking if option is default. So let's do set and make sure it has a 3D value. Again, I'm not recapping all the logic, but I try to get as close as possible to validation. Undefined variable selected, now on line 64. Undefined variable selected. Okay, so this is the variable selected. Okay, so I was assigning a variable as an array of selected if the option is equal to the default value. So I could assume selected doesn't get defined, so let's assign a null value, and this should be line 63. Oh, sorry, it's selected actually. And we learned another thing, that if you define a variable within an if, worst case, you should pre-assign a variable. Okay, and let's try again. Now, undefined index condition in the model on line 426. Let's see what this is doing. This is a model class, the base class that is extended by all the database model. Yeah, I was extracting a bit, so that's bonus points for me. Control G, line 426. Relationship conditions. If array keys of method get the condition. Okay, this is a nasty one. If it doesn't have a condition, then you should do this. Then, okay, let's make it the other way. So if it does have condition, pass them and check if. Set condition, and if they are true the value, pass them. If not, do the whereby one and see if this will fix it. So we still have undefined model key on 434. Wow. So again, if set, then assign it. I think I could also write that part a little nicer. Undefined index attributes on 447. Okay, let me rewrite this. So this would look a little nicer. So I want key to be is set rel of model key. If that's set, then I would return the model key. And if it's not set, I will return lips. So without testing, okay, let's check if that still solves the problem. Okay, let's move to the attributes on line 446. Control G of line. arguments of attributes. Again, if is set, then return it. If not, simply return an array. And I see again a potential error here, is set. So if is set multiple, let's refresh the entire page. Clear the debug log. We were in the third party. Okay, I see them, and now I'm doing a request. The page contains error on line 2. Extra content at the end of the document. Oh, so I have a nasty error hidden in the content now. The nasty error says that there's undefined index type on line 265. Let's check that again. So is set of type and type is different from hidden. And double click again. Yay! And I made my form. Now it's really hard to see if it's really working because I don't remember the logic, but at least I got my form to render without. And let's see if this applies to other forms too. Okay. Good, so we did some progress. Let's check the log git status. We edited quite some files, so let's commit git status git add git commit fixing PHP notices git push. Good. So we had our first session of debugging legacy apps. Quite some fun.